3?
Three?
4? No,
Okay.
no, no, 4. 4. I was never that high in 3. It was in 4 at
And
the
I was
beginning
just
of 4.
watching some footage of like beta League of Legends. Oh my god, it looks so crazy.
Yeah,
Like
back
it's
when
just so much.
Twisted Fate's gold card would stun the whole team.
Yeah,
And he could, his ulti, Twisted Fate's ulti back then was a skill. So it was his E, so you could level it up instantly at level 1 and then TP to their bushes and shit. You could
that's
just, and you could
ridiculous.
take your teammates with. No, maybe not that, but I know it was a skill. And his ulti
Yeah,
was actually just sight for the whole map.
that's
That was his
ridiculous.
ulti.
OP.
Oh, he was fucking, yeah, he was, he was the definition of overpowered back then.
Like I was watching a lot of the like where like Blitzcrank didn't have a pull like the pull animation, so it like literally just like something came out of him. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty funny, but the league has come a long ass way.
Well, Blitz, actually, if you didn't know, he fires his left hand. Or no, it's his right hand. He fires his right hand always. It's not his left. That's a way to kind of fuck with Blitz players. That's how I learned, because I would always have trouble with Blitz back when I was like in gold and silver. And then I started watching videos to help me get better and stuff. Started watching pro players play on streams and stuff. Started seeing what they'd do. And they would always be like, well, since Blitz is hand comes out of his right hand, you can actually manipulate that to where you would stand behind a certain creep and it's almost impossible for him to grab. But he could with his left hand, but he can't because his left hand does not rocket grab. So that's really interesting to kind of look into if you're really looking to get better as an AD carry.
Yeah, that's cool.
Learn how to use your A clicks. Shift is not the same thing. I don't know how many fucking people think shift clicking and A clicking and attack clicking are the same thing. They're two different things, but when you learn to start attack clicking and fucking wind and start like winding in your regular clicks and start doing that at such a fast speed, like click 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 click, and you're exchanging every time. You can
Yeah,
that's how you learn to play Vayne and hyper carries like that. Otherwise,
yeah. I've started using
you're
attack clicking
you're gonna
recently.
they
What's
actually
shift clicking?
shift clicking is basically it's almost the same thing except it won't attack jungle creeps. So
Oh,
or it will attack jungle creeps. I'm sorry. It
oh,
will
well,
attack.
okay.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to use it. But it's pretty much the same thing, but it isn't. You know what I mean? There actually, I don't know if it's still happening, but there was a beta feature in that was. I think we just got a quality button. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, we did.
Um, there was a beta feature that actually enabled a clicking right now. If you are a clicking and you're trying to catch somebody, no matter how far where you like, let's say you put your click and you attack click beside a minion, but there's a champion in front of you. I mean, like slightly behind that minion, slightly, but you want to attack the champion, of course. You're going to attack the minion because it attacks whatever's closest to you. They had a beta feature. I don't think it ever got introduced. Not yet. They're probably still testing it, but it will attack whatever is closest to the mouse cursor now. So
Okay.
if you a click and the minion still is in front of him, right now it would attack the minion, but in the beta feature, if you click it closer to the champion, it will attack the champion regardless. So that's going to actually help out a lot. That's going to be a
Make
godsend.
things a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah,
easier.
it's going to be a godsend for AD carries. Like, I kind of sometimes miss League, like being really competitive with it, kind of. But then again, I'm just like, I didn't really go anywhere with it. Kind of got high tier on 3 different accounts, but not high enough. I got to a point in my League career to where getting to Diamond 1 from Bronze 5 would have been 20 times easier than going 10 more league points. Like,
Yeah.
it went like, it was a mountain to get to where I was, like Mount Everest. Then you, like, stack, like, 10 Mount Everests on each other for 1 LP, you know what I mean? To get
Yeah.
up one more little tier. And that's when mistakes are
Just the grind.
fucking terrible.
Yeah.
That's when you can't make a mistake. You can't make one mistake, or you lose. That's it, because they don't make mistakes. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
It's who will make that one mistake first. That's when it gets to that. And like at lower tiers, silver, fucking low diamond. Like when people say Diamond 5's high, it's not. It's a fucking just fucking stupid, easy to get. When you get down to that tier, you can make 100 mistakes, and then you can wait for the enemy team to just to fuck up at the end, and you could still win. Like that does not happen in high challenger. Low challenger it still will because it's kind of different. It used to be the challenger tier used to be a lot different when Diamond 1 was the highest and Master wasn't in the game, but it's such a fucking skill difference. It really
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it really is. I'm glad we got that source button. That's sexy.
Well, league is fun. You know, I play a couple games every day. Whatever.
I
Good
used to
game.
play it a
Good
lot.
old goal, fun game.
I used to play it every day for 8+
Fun game.
hours.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Speaking of fun games, dude, I think we should start getting into Rocket League again. Talking about it.
all right, let's go ahead.
let's talk about Rocket League.
They
Was there?
recently picked up by ESL,
Yeah.
competitive sponsorship, kind of. They run their own tournaments and whatnot. They was recently picked up by that. You can link it if you have the link on hand. You could just throw it in the chat if you want. But
I'm not sure. Yeah, let's see.
but yeah, it was recently picked up by ESL. I think Rocket League has the potential to become a esport. I genuinely do. I think that because of it has such mechanics like Rocket League, easy to get into, hard to master.
Yeah, hard. Yeah, just like League basically.
Pretty much.
Like you see some of the better skilled people have been playing since like the beta and even before like this is a sequel to another game. When they played the first one, like you can tell there's huge skill gaps. You know, like there's people they're doing things I have no fucking clue how I would ever fucking do that. It's insane.
I saw a stream of somebody playing that said high level Rocket League, and I was like, hey, just put that in the title. But he was a fucking god, man.
Yeah.
Like, he was absolutely, like, ridiculously good. He was gliding in the air and stuff like that. Like, literally gliding farther than I thought you could glide. Like, I didn't think it was possible. He propels at certain points, and it makes him like a fucking airplane, man. Like going through, like buzzing through, and he'll go off the wall and hit it from center field. He'll go to center field and just boom, knock it in, like do a flip. He'll do like 5 flips all together in the air to get to where he wants. And I'm like, what the hell, man? And he's like, even if you have a keyboard, you can do this. It's just requires patience and learning, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I also like I was watching a stream a couple days ago, and the devs came in it, and they're kind of answering questions from the chat. And they're talking about, the updates they're going to bring. Apparently, they're going to bring ranked teams there coming soon. They said that like ranked teams is like pretty fucking soon. 3v3 team, it's like in ranked.
Wonder if they'll enable the customization of your own like little cool things like flags and decals.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Yeah.
I'm curious to whether or not. I don't know if I've read anything about that, but it would be. I know they've added some decals for really big streamers. I'm almost positive they added a lyric flag, the kitty. I don't know for sure. I heard from someone, so I believed them. But yeah, I think that would be. It's a little thing. It's just cosmetic, but it would be cool. You know, it would be cool.
I think the biggest thing I want is a more like their elo system's kind of confusing. I think like it doesn't make. They don't really explain it that well, And I want more team integration, and they're gonna bring that apparently. So like,
yeah, I mean, we asked them if they could explain the elo system to us, and they said that they're still reiterating it and stuff.
Yeah, like
that next month is the start of the next.
That's the first season. Yeah, like they're starting like they're doing,
has the season even started? It hasn't.
No, it's starting next month.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I guess this is pre-season technically.
Yeah.
So they're kind of doing that implementation of like the seasons like League has, which is pretty cool.
Have you heard anything else about the ESL thing?
Not really.
Was it just a rumor?
There's a couple tournaments going on with Rocket League already. I mean, there's been a lot of tournaments, and I know it's not a rumor; it's confirmed.
It is confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually looking at the ESL website right here, and like Sunday, August 2nd, at 5 p.m. is the first Go for Rocket League North American Cup.
That's cool.
They have scheduled on the ESL website.
They have a schedule already?
Yeah.
For tournaments they're putting up and stuff? That's awesome. I'd like to see that. You can post that link too. It'd be interesting to look into.
It's crazy how much this game is shot off. Like, they made this game before, except they had some crazy-ass name.
What was the name, dude? Super famous Rocket Leaguers of the Extraordinary or some shit?
Rocket League...
Acrobatic something. I think it's SARBC.
What is it called? Let's see.
Super Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars.
Yeah. And the game is basically the same fucking thing.
That's funny.
Here's a video.
That's really funny though. Like, holy shit, dude.
It's basically the same thing as Rocket League, except they had a better name, and now it's fucking
same company or no?
Yeah,
exactly. I would assume so because it's the same mechanics. It looked from what I saw.
Yeah, this was on the PS3, I think. This game. So it's ridiculous how much it's taken off compared to their first one. What's up?
So what else about Rocket League? What have you been getting really into recently? I know you play a lot more than me, so you'd probably be a little bit better off at it. I personally kind of regret buying it, but it's just me. I don't know. It's not.
Oh,
It's
you're
it's
cool.
fun, but it's. I don't know. Go ahead.
I think it's worth the $20. I've already put what? Let's see. Let's look at my Steam. I've put Rocket League. I put 22 hours into it so far. So I've already made. There was $20. I've already surpassed that. I feel like in value. So I've got my money's worth out of that game, and I'm still gonna play it more. Like
I've got 12 hours so far.
you got
man.
12 hours.
Let's see how many I have, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, sometimes I just play a game by myself just because I'm feeling Rocket League. I'm feeling like scoring.
How
some
many
goals,
did you
man.
have?
22.
22. I have 11. So
11.
yeah,
You both are around the same.
we've been playing with you. That's about it. So.
Yeah, I play by myself a lot too.
Well, when you're really into a game, there's no shame in that because that means
Hell
you're just
yeah.
wanting to fucking enjoy it and fucking learn
Yeah.
too. And I'm sure you want to kind of take it to a competitive aspect at a point, but because you're pretty good, but you
Hell
need to
yeah.
learn a lot more.
I got 40 wins. I got
They're trash.
33 MVPs.
You need to learn a lot more
I'm
still.
the best.
You need to learn how to do those aerial shots
I
and
gotta learn
stuff.
nothing. I'm the best.
Yeah, you fucking dumbass.
Oh yeah, dude. Here, I'll be right back really quick. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm pulling the Boahs.
You're pulling, damn, he's pulling a Boahs, boys. I haven't really been like super into Rocket League, but I do like the aspect of. I like the idea of it because a lot of I was looking at analytics for it, and a lot of people that watch FIFA actually end up watching Rocket League instead now because it's more fast and. Hank, you better fucking stop. It's more it's more fast paced, quick to watch, quick to play, and just in general more fun than like a FIFA game. That's what a lot of people have been comparing it to. I don't see that big of a comparison besides the ball and the goals, but I guess that is a big aspect on it, you know. Of course, I'm pretty terrible at Rocket League. I'm not that good at all at it. I'm really just not that good at it. It's fucking bad. Hank, will you stop? Will you stop rolling on my bed and freaking out?
Hello?
Hello, dude.
Hey, man. I was just telling him how bad I am at it.
What, Rocket League?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty bad. So is Jordan, though, so it's okay.
Mhm. I'm better than Jordan, so. We're probably about the
Yeah.
same. We're probably about the same.
I am the greatest Rocket League player that there ever was.
Cameron froze there again, Jordan.
What?
Yet again.
Are you sure it froze? I just
Yes, it's frozen.
It's
Are
100%
you
frozen.
sure I just
Yeah.
wasn't moving?
No, it's. You sure?
You talking
You're,
about your mouse
you're
moving?
like a. Dude, you'd be good at that Jax Foxworthy shit, whatever he does. Fucking puppets, man. You're fucking crazy
That's
if
such
you're.
a serious face right there, too. on the
If-
freezer.
There it goes, dude.
Oh, now the smiles.
Dude, what if he was the ventriloquist and we had no. He was ashamed of it and he's like bringing it out on the show.
Wouldn't be surprised.
You know.
Oh,
Jordan-
look, I enjoy.
Don't even, Jordan. Just stop.
Okay, dude.
So, just go ahead. You have anything else to say about Rocket League, Air Tim?
Not really. I think
Well-
I'm good.
We got about 13 minutes till it's a good time for a break. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill some space in here. I have also been playing a lot of Counter Strike though. I'm an FPS user. I feel like if you really enjoy FPSs, you're gonna get into Counter Strike. It is the FPS to get into. For one, the reason is it's pretty balanced. Most maps are pretty balanced. It depends really. If you get to the high skill level, it's a little unbalanced at some certain maps, but it's basically 5v5 terrorists plant the bomb, counter terrorists don't defuse the bomb. They protect sites. You put like maybe 2 CTs on one site, 2 CTs on another, and one in like a mid section of the map. That's typically how maps are. They have a mid tunnels. Some have tunnels. Yeah, I've been getting into a lot of Counter Strike. I have been since about 4 months ago. I also played a lot of Counter Strike Source back in the day, but mainly what I did was what's called surfing. That's really all I did, and I played mini games, pretty much like zombies and whatnot. But pretty much, man. Yeah, surfing's fun. Surfing's fun and plus it helps you actually aim because to surf you have to have really precise mouse movements or you're gonna fucking lose. You're not gonna do it right.
Yeah.
So surfing actually, that's what a lot of people will do to warm up before they play competitive. But I'm a Gold Nova Master, which means I'm one rank away from a Master Guardian, which is it's about 6 ranks away from the top rank that you can get. No, it's about 7. 7 ranks away from the top rank you can get throughout the game. Once you get to the global elite status, where you're the best in the game, pretty much, you're in the group with the best of the best, you don't play on matchmaking anymore. You pretty much just quit. People just get that for shits and giggles. They play on something, it's called, it's a different client. They play on a different client. And it's, because Valve, what they'll do, they'll give you, I think it's 60 tick. What is it? It might not be so. It might be a little higher than 60 tick, but it's basically how fast the information's getting to you, and how you know what I mean, and how fast
Yeah.
it's receiving the information. And on those servers, the ones where they play on their own clients, they're modified, and they'll give you a higher tick rate. So that means that you're basically playing a LAN pretty much when you're playing on that, and that's where the real professionals go, and they train and they scrim and whatnot. 64 and 128, thank you. That's what it is, 64, yeah. And then you got 128 ticks on the pay, but you got to pay a monthly subscription for that too, as well. So yeah, it's like shots registering, and yeah, stuff like that. I don't think RNG would have any effect in it, but okay. Yeah, I've just still been trying to fucking go on that Counter-Strike grind. Usually when I'm not streaming, I've gotten to the point in my streaming career where I don't like mixing games too much. I like keeping it one game if I choose to play a game, the whole cast. I usually do that. Sometimes I'll fit a game in at the end just to kill an hour, but
Yeah.
I play a lot off stream, that's for sure. I'll play at least a game a day, typically.
You
Maybe
go from
two.
one grind to another.
Pretty,
League to fucking Counter Strike.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much, man. That's pretty much what it is. But I've learned a lot from what I've been playing. A lot of people from my stream have taught me things as well, you know. Um,
That's a little ridiculous.
but yeah, I've been just fucking grinding the shit out of it, man, and playing the shit out of it, and it's been just the most fun. I have a lot of fun when I play it, and I also rage a lot too, because the thing about computer games, what are you gonna get in them? You're gonna get hackers.
Right?
You're gonna get cheaters compared to
Dude, I
console.
hear Counter Strike's really bad. With
Oh
hackers.
yeah, it's really bad, but
Like it's riddled with them.
the thing
Which you'd
is,
think that wouldn't be the case considering how fucking big it is.
if they would ban you for cheating one time, like as soon as you use cheats and they would ban individuals, that would give hackers a better way to make their hacks. They'd be like, well, this and this isn't right, so let's try this instead and see if this new mule account gets banned, pretty much. You know what I mean? So what they'll do is they'll get big groups of people over time, maybe over a month, and do a big ban wave. So they don't have no idea what fucked up with their hack, you know? And I like it the way they do, honestly. And there is a system in-game called Overwatch, and you get it once you've played so many hours or you're high enough rank. I actually have access to it. And you can watch from people that get reported. You can watch their point of view, and you can turn wall hacks on, but it's not you playing. You can turn them on to see how they're using their gun and whatnot. See, because you can tell the difference between a hacker and a regular player. If someone is using cheats and they're just doming motherfuckers from across the map, and they're like moving like an idiot, like a retarded person, they're moving around like a retarded person, then you know they're cheating.
Yeah.
Cause really professional players, they know how to move, they know how to strafe. There's a thing called strafing, and people that's cheating, they'll fucking jump and just get 5 headshots real quick and be like, what the hell? That ain't right. But a pro could do it, but they'll do it in a different way. So, to make it
They don't do it like a robot.
yeah, like a robot. Yeah. There you go. The thing is though, like, Counter Strike is a very heavily skill based game. You'll notice the skill gaps. You can definitely see the difference between a robot and a human for controlling your mouse movement, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can see the difference 100%. And I just fucking love making I'll stream for like 6 hours, and sometimes during those 4 hours, I'll just fill it with Overwatches, and I will fucking find so many retarded assets. Some hackers are literally spin botting. They're just going 360 a million miles per hour and running around with a Negev, a big heavy machine gun, just killing everybody. I'm just like, are you fucking... At least don't make it obvious, because some people are really fucking good at hiding it.
Yeah.
Some people make it look legit, you know? They intentionally die, you know what I mean? They intentionally die to, you know...
kind of ward off the scent, man.
Some people do very, very well on it. So, I've really just been... the reason I haven't been streaming it so much is I'm really, really shooting for partnership. within the next month, hopefully,
No
next
one
two
likes
weeks.
Counter-Strike.
And no, the thing is about very saturated games like that, it's harder to get partnership because it requires you to have more concurrent viewers.
Like no one likes them. Like League.
Yeah, like League, it would be extremely hard to get partnership. You could have 600 concurrent viewers and still get denied for League. And with a game like Terraria or fucking maybe Rocket League, games that even though it's saturated, it's not fucking League of Legends or Counter Strike. Those are just they're super heavily requirements for getting partnership, and that's the reason pretty much I haven't been streaming it, because I'll stream a game of it or something, but I can't do full streams of Counter Strike anymore, not anytime soon at least, because I really am shooting for partnership sometime within the next hopefully couple weeks. It'd be nice.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. Boahs is going to stop streaming Counter Strike.
That's not true.
He is done with Counter Strike completely.
I'm gonna still stream Counter Strike. He's lying.
He is done.
It's not fully. I'm not gonna rabbit hole myself into being a Counter Strike streamer. I don't want people to know me for that.
He is devoting his time fully to Here's the Storm.
I've thought about picking it up every now and then and streaming it, but I don't want to look like an idiot and not know what I'm doing and like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to look so stupid and people like, dude, you're fucking terrible. But
Here's
instead,
the Storm?
Yeah.
You played a couple of games, dude. Jordan's been playing for a while. He didn't seem that great.
What?
Well, what games besides Smite is he good at, though?
Strife.
Strife? Is that still a thing?
That's the easiest. That's easier than Heroes. Literally, you can't even miss your autos in that game. Like, it clicks for you pretty much.
Does it really? I've never played it. That's from the game. That's from the Han guys, right? Here's the North.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's why I thought it was going to be amazing. And
Yeah.
Han's still a thing, too. Han's still got it.
Yeah.
It's still got a community, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Han was basically what? It was like a direct thing from Dota. Like the first Dota is basically like.
It's
copy and paste
pretty much like that, yeah. I think there's some different, but I like in Han, it's got Quake. I know this is pretty, not relevant, super relevant, but it's got like Quake sounds. It's like, first blood!
Yeah.
Fucking, it'll be like, holy shit! And I love hearing shit like that, dude. It cops me up, you know? The old, I guess that's the nostalgic thing, you know what I mean? Because back in the Quake days when I played, it would be like, triple kill, hat trick, and shit like that. It just sounds good. He's got a cool fucking voice, man. He's got a dope fucking voice. Boys, it's coming about on that time for our break here. You guys good with about 10-minute break here? We'll take a little break.
5 minutes, yeah. Got a lot to talk about when we come
About
back.
a 5 minute, yeah. We got the second part of the show coming up. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here. Feel free to take a break. I'm going to play some music for you guys to listen to. That means you guys don't fucking speak over Skype. If you need to talk, you talk through talk through text if you need to talk. We're going to take a little break. We do have a second part of the show coming up. We have some really interesting things you guys probably do want to stick around and listen to. Of course, maybe you think we're fucking idiots, so in that case, you can always hit that X button. You don't have to be here. We're not forcing you. We don't have chains around your fucking hands. We're not forcing you to be here.
I'm forcing them.
Tim might.
I don't
Please
care.
don't leave.
I don't care.
But feel free to stick around. We're gonna take a little 5-minute break here. I'm personally gonna go masturbate real quick, so it's gonna be a nice little.
Oh, Jordan, man, laying it on.
Dude, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this show.
All right, man. We'll be back.
All right, we'll be right back, boys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh fuck.
You showed me there's something more to us than the same old thing. No usual affair. I will never dream of your love till you take me there. Till you take me there. Oh, baby, you got more love to give, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, you got more love to give, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, you got more love to give, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, you got more love to give.
But you know you got that goose. Make me feel low motion. When you touching on my tushy, salt and pepper wanna push it. Make me wanna shoot, backseat of the coupe. I'ma show you what I do when I'm singing in the booth. Take my top off. my doors. Ain't it cute like whoop whoop? My nookie sweet like juicy fruits. Put your balls all in the hoop and go on and on like Badu. Beautiful, that's handsome. Bag of chips and dancing. Remind me of my phantom. You tall and fly like a mansion. Jack you this trap blow like endo through the window. 411, what's the info? I'm all in love with him, yo. You say I'm the shit. You say I look good in every outfit. You say I look good when I get up. You say I look good, don't need no makeup.
You show me there's something more to us than the same old thing. No usual affair. I will never dream of your love till you take me there. Till you take me there. Oh, baby. You got more love to give, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You got more love to give, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You got more love to give, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You got more love to give,
I'm in love with you, baby.
Will you take me there? Will you take me there, baby? Oh, baby.
That new Rihanna in the front, bitches in the back, they don't like me though. Why? I can't tell you about stupid hoes. Why? I bet she don't act stupid though, cause I cut a bitch. I fuck a bitch, gon' find another bitch, and I never trust a bitch. You done text a nigga 30 times on some baby mother shit, talk about you celibate. But you still sucking dick. Just that half a brick, quarter brick. Hey, come and place your order, bitch. More of that gutter shit. New Rihanna in the front. Bitches in the back, she don't like me though. Why? I don't know, she might be broke. Why? I can't tell you about stupid hoes. Why? I bet she don't act stupid though. She know that I slice them. If you try and get lit, then go ahead, light a hoe. What you bitches fighting for? Now, I can't even. That's why you can't sit with us. You need to just sit your ass. Damn, I heard you fuck that nigga. Well, I fuck that nigga too, and he probably didn't tell you that's what sucker niggas doing. If he had a test of me, it would've never fuck with you, cause that new Rihanna in the front. Big bitches in the back, they don't like me though. Why? Side piece about to let wifey know. Why? Thirsty hoes just trying to get choked.
Alright, that was a short break there. We are back, ladies and gentlefucks. We are back. Thank you.
Hello.
Welcome back. Thank you.
What a break.
Thank you for the patience. I did need to pull a quick one out there. I definitely needed that break. I need to rub one out real quick. So I am back, fully energized now. So we actually had a little trio jerk. It's called a trio jerk when 3 people do it all at once. It's really interesting. You guys can look into that
There's
later.
a name for it.
That sounds like a circle jerk.
That's it, well, when 3 people, you
There's
can't
no
really make a good circle with it. So I just figured a trio jerk would be better. But
Like a chalkboard.
all right, no, shut up,
All the
right?
talk.
We're out of this now. Anyways, we're back. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Anyone new to the show, welcome to 60 FPS. I'm Boahs. This is Trek of Streaming, and that down there, this guy right here, this GV Jordan.
Extravagant GV Jordan.
The extravagant GV Jordan. I appreciate you guys sticking around, though. So, we do have a lot of things to talk about here for our second half of the show. Pretty interesting. I promised you guys it would be interesting, so if I did, if I lied, you guys could, unfollow Trek of Streaming.
All right.
So,
Unfollowed.
anyways, have you guys heard about the new World of Warcraft movie coming out? It's getting released.
Yeah, man.
Apparently, it's being released around the same time the new expansion's being released. I
Really?
kind of figured out. Now, this isn't
Oh, really?
confirmed or anything, but I kind of yeah, they pump an expansion out every year, man. So, I kind of figured that they're kind of doing that on purpose to kind of correlate them, you know. So it's kind of like a sales pitch thing, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new trailer got leaked. There was a trailer that got leaked of the new World of Warcraft. Unfortunately, we can't show it on stream, you know, so that's why I didn't. We can't show it on stream here because you know I could get sued really hard. So by Blizzard Entertainment, and I don't want sued. Definitely don't want fucking sued. I'd actually appreciate.
Very heavy in the CGI department.
Yeah.
Very, very. Like all the orcs are apparently CGI. That one. Well, I don't even know. Like I don't know. World of Warcraft lore that well. Like maybe Jordan, you both know way more. But apparently, like the planet the orcs are from, that's all CGI. Azeroth isn't. That's real sets. Humans obviously aren't CGI. But a lot of people are getting pissed off because it looks like Avatar. People were saying. I don't know.
Avatar was one of the most visually pleasing movies I've ever seen.
In terms of like full CGI almost.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like the first movie I like watched on Blu-ray. I mean,
Yeah.
it was
2007 or something, right?
Avatar looked really
Yeah, right.
fucking nice for it being so CGI based, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great. I thought it was fucking awesome. I don't know why people would get a little butthurt about that. It says, what's wrong with CGI?
Yeah.
You know, if you can do it right, then what the fuck, do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I know Jordan, you were talking about how you liked Warcraft lore a lot, right?
Yeah, I'm really into the Warcraft lore. The story is really good.
Have you
honestly.
read the books?
I've read 3 of them so far. But I mean, I know a lot of the story. It really seems like the movie, like so far the trailer, what I've seen, it looks like it's heavily based on like one of like, the first books. It looks like it's going to be about the early days before the orcs came to Azeroth and Golden and like.
What age is it based in exactly? Tell me a little bit more. Huh?
Baby Thrall.
So when fuck, I read a book a long time ago in high school. It was called Rise of the Horde. It was basically about I read it during when I was supposed to be learning too. It was about Thrall. A lot of it was about Thrall, and also a couple of his brothers or cousins or something like that. They were all like hierarchy and stuff, like super high up in the fucking ranks of the I don't know the orcs and stuff, and it was pretty interesting stuff there. So is it kind of like going, or like is it like when he's about to become kind of crowned, or?
You know, it kind of like it kind of seems like it's kind of right around the Rise of the Horde period. Honestly, like maybe a little bit before it.
Okay. Because that was really that's when the druids were really big into the scene too. Druids were really big into the scene. Like there was fucking what's that tree called? Where Archimonde apparently it was really big at the time too.
Monday.
Yeah, Archimonde and that guy fucking. It was the Tree of Life was really big.
Yeah.
At the time, it was a big thing before it
was
died
like the
out.
life stuff. Yeah.
Well, it didn't die out, but it got corrupted.
Yeah, it got corrupted.
Or
Yeah,
Archimonde got corrupted, and then the tree.
Yeah, yeah, that was like one of the
Archimonde was a big motherfucker.
that was
Who?
one of the dungeons, and
Yeah, it was called Caverns of Time.
yeah, that was
Actually.
a really good dungeon. Actually,
That was a Burning Crusade dungeon. That was
But yeah, it actually
Mount
honestly,
Hyjal.
Like the movie honestly looks like it's gonna be a period or like around that time, like, a little bit before that. Like I'm not sure if Burning Crusade's a big part in it, but I know Golden's in it, so I feel like Burning Crusade's gonna be a part of it.
I'm gonna see it. Hands down. I love everything about the Burning Crusade. God damn, I could talk about that shit for hours. I fucking had so much fun. It's the most fun I've ever had in an MMO was BC. Burning Crusade. That's literally the most fun I've ever had in my life.
Did you read the books, Shay?
I read one. I read one, and that was called The Rise of the Horde. That's the only book I
Okay.
read, and it was thick. It was about a 300-page book, so very small text. So it was big, and I feel very proud. It's the only book I've ever read in my life. So, think I'm joking.
You didn't read
the,
books in
that's,
school?
That's the funny thing. You think I'm joking? Well, I've never really read a full book, man. I have Goosebumps and shit back when I was younger, but you know, it was like
Like
150
the
page
required
books.
reading, like Catcher in the Rye and stuff like that. You never read that?
We never had that shit.
Oh wow.
We had to read, so we kind of looked at reviews of stuff like that, like quick glances, and like they showed us like PowerPoints and shit of that. They never actually had to read the book,
Damn.
but
Fuck.
but yeah, man, the new movie. I didn't watch that trailer yet, but I am gonna watch it.
They're like it's hard
I'm-
to find. but we did find it. Jordan found it. It's like Blizzard's been kind of going ham, kind of deleting
Yeah.
everything,
I
but
don't blame
it's still
'em.
out there somewhere. So if you want to watch it, you know,
I'm even scared to link it in the chat.
yeah, no, I'm
I
not
don't
linking
want,
it.
I don't want to do
Google.
that. Blizzard's a scary company
Reddit,
if they get
man,
mad,
Reddit.
man. Is that where you found it? Was Reddit?
Yeah, there was a list of mirrors.
All right, go to Reddit.
Control F mirror. So that's why
Yeah,
you'll
just go to
find.
the WoW subreddit, honestly, and you'll find it in there. It was a big thing in there.
So if you want to watch it, do that. It's low quality. It's it was recorded with a video, like a hand camera, but
Who?
Already
I
not
wonder who
interested.
did. Like, who would have the balls? The fucking. That takes some balls right there. Big balls. The fucking. It couldn't have been a hand camera. It had to be something they had attached to their head, like a GoPro or
you
something.
can hear the guy talking at the beginning. He was like, "I'm not interested in this at all. It's all big computer. This is Avatar." It's like,
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Man.
What was the guy? I mean, I could say that it was a pretty popular website that did it. I think. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
So, also, let's see about WoW though. Yeah, that's interesting. I just assume this isn't confirmed or not. I just assume it's going to be released around the same exact time as the new expansion because
It says 2016, I think.
yeah,
They said.
and they pump an
Yeah,
expansion out pretty much yearly. That's what they've been doing since the Wrath of the Lich King. That's what they've been doing. They've been pumping Cataclysm. They've been doing it
This is the
yearly.
Warcraft release date for the movies June 10, 2016.
Yeah.
That makes
Okay.
a lot of sense. And so, but yeah, dude, that sounds. I hope Archimon's in it too. He sounds like if it's what you're explaining, Jordan, it sounds like he will be a big part of the movie. It sounds like
Is that
he'll be
something
the.
you go to the movie theater to see, or do you wait for it?
That's something I'd go to the movie theater for. Yeah.
That's something you're going to movie theater
Yeah,
for?
that's definitely like Mad Max theater. Had to. Couldn't watch fucking Couldn't.
Yeah.
Had
I
to.
still haven't seen that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dude, Mad Max was dope. Like Mad Max.
Yeah, I
Was,
heard it got great reviews. I just haven't seen it yet.
But yeah, that's definitely something I'd take my money out, and I'm not seeing 3D. That's for sure, unless they make it. I mean, unless 3D is different with CGI.
But $7 more. Or something.
Yeah, fucking to see fucking stupid. I take my glasses off. It's like, isn't this the same thing? Hello.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Would CGI with 3D be a little different?
All movies have CGI almost. I mean, if someone wants to make 3D a vocal point of their movie, the movie's probably not gonna be that good. I mean, you can make 3D look cool, sure, but I mean, it's just not something.
Now, what some IMAXs do in Disney, it's called 4D. It's where they actually fuck with you while the movie's playing.
Well,
That's pretty
man.
cool.
They have sex with you.
They fuck with you. They like, for instance, if it's raining, they'll be under your seat or in front of your seat, a little thing that shoots mist on you, or like if shit's going down crazy, your seat will rumble a little bit.
Yeah.
There will be a hot air blower or something under your feet that'll blow air when it's really windy. Things like that. That's why it's
Yeah,
called 4D.
they have things like that at great fucking Six Flags, like the Six Flags. Close
I'm
to
not
my house.
surprised. I wasn't surprised at all when you mentioned that the other day
Yeah,
too.
they've had that for a while. It's like a rocket ship, I don't know. It's weird. It's cool, but it's weird. So you're saying you want a 4D version of Warcraft?
Nah, I don't know. I was just saying I wish everything was. I was trying to set a standard. I wish everything was just 4D instead of they trying to do this gimmicky 3D
You want to
bullshit.
be in the movie. You want to feel the sword hit you when it hits someone else.
Well, I don't actually want it to crack my skull because I think you would
Come out of the movie
obviously
dead.
yeah you would die. Well, you wouldn't come out of it at all. But
Exactly. Well, you would.
I mean you
When they
would.
stretch you out.
Your body. I mean that would be doing a lot of stretching. So that'd be a lot of bodies, unless it's
Yeah.
just that poor fucker that gets fucked. There's just one seat, and you're just like, well, I hope it ain't me. It's worth the money though, because it's cool. It's realistic. It's really It's so realistic you actually die. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Interactive movies.
But yeah, it's dope. I've been really into Warcraft since Burning Crusade, but not so much anymore. Burning Crusade was my time and era. Everyone has their time and era in games when they're at their peak, and that was mine. So, You know, ever since then, it's really just been kind of blah to me. You know, it's a good word for
Yeah.
blah. Um, Dead Island 2. What about this? What do we got here?
Oh yeah, well, I know there's a couple news stories I kind of plucked out that are kind of interested me. I know Jordan has one as well. But basically, I was looking around. Dead Island 2 was being made by the guys who made Spec Ops: The Line. You know, because Dying Light, Dead Island, they're both basically under Deep Silver's production thing or whatever, and they basically outsourced Dead Island 2 to this company called Jaeger. I believe that's how you pronounce it. They just dropped them though, because apparently they had, I guess, different views on what Dead Island 2 should be. I mean, the press release says, with Dead Island 2, Deep Silver has always been dedicated to delivering the sequel that Dead Island fans deserve. After careful consideration, today we announced the decision to part ways with the development partner, Jaeger. And they say they're going to continue working on it.
Okay,
I don't know.
that's interesting.
That's weird. I've never seen that happen before with a game like, I don't know, with a game like this.
So what are they trying to do exactly?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just
Dead Island 2 is
they
pretty
didn't
old.
really give a reason. They just said, you know what, fuck it, we're splitting, parting our ways. Like, Jaeger seems like a decent developer. They seem like they're really coming up. Did you play Spec Ops: The Line?
No, so I have no
It
idea
was
what
good.
you're talking about.
It was a good fucking game. It had its problems, of course, but it was a really good game for something you didn't expect anything out of. It was pretty fucking fun. A nice little story as well.
What was it about?
It was like this weird, like, you were basically like, Dubai had been bombed, and you were like these.
Dubai?
Dubai?
Dubai is how it's pronounced. Go ahead,
Dubai? This is Dubai.
Dubai? That's how it's pronounced.
I think it was
Dubai.
bombed, and then like it's like in the future, sometime in the future, and you had to go in and like I don't really 100% remember. Like there was like this terrorist element or something that you had to go in and like take out. I'm not sure. It was good though. I mean, it came out 2012 or something. Yeah. Then I had another one too. Let's see. It was the Konami one. Konami removing
love
Kojima
Konami.
branding all over on the cover of MGS5. Which, I mean, that's been kind of developing for a while. You know, Konami and Kojima have been
Yeah, I think it's pronounced Konami, but go ahead.
Konami. But yeah, like here's
Alrighta.
this is what the cover looked like, and this is what it looks like now. Yeah.
Let's see here.
But yeah, they removed all the Konami.
They have their own Twitch mode.
Kojima.
What they
Kinda
remove now on here? I
ridiculous.
see what they didn't remove Konami. I thought that's what you said they were doing.
No, Kojima. Konami removed Kojima's branding all over it,
A hidden Kojima game.
which is just weird. Like, yeah. So it's
Why,
just
though?
weird.
He was
You
like
think Metal Gear. You think Kojima?
Yeah, because he was the original. Like,
Well, it's because
person.
they basically kind of broke up. It's like I don't know. they're going through a really fucked up divorce right now, I guess you could say. And yeah, it just seems to be getting worse.
I don't like that art. How they mesh. I feel like the work how they cut Metal Gear Solid F. That looks like someone just took that in paint and fucking typed that on there.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Like that looks really bad. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm looking too far into it. But that looks really fucking bad. That does not look like something. I don't know. I feel like the front of a game is pretty important. Like for console users at least. Because, I mean, yeah, like you're looking at it all the time, but when you buy something, if someone doesn't know much about it, they're going to look at that and be like, was this made in paint?
If you're gonna buy Metal Gear, you know what Metal Gear is. Metal Gear is like so well known, it's ridiculous.
Metal Gear's got a very, very select fan base, too. So it's got its own,
very
its own,
select, but
like-
very big. I mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
big. It's big.
Yeah.
Metal Gear's amazing. There's a stream.
I wonder if, like, because they did that, I wonder, then, you know, you're not going to see, when you start the game, you're not going to see a Kojima production. You know, you're not going to, you know, how he constantly, like, you know, did you play Metal Gear Solid 4?
What's after Snake Eater? What's it called? Like, just Metal Gear Solid 4?
That was 3, I think, wasn't it?
No,
Was
Snake Eater's 3, yeah, but what's after that? Was it
Metal Gear
just...
Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots.
No, I didn't play it.
Well, basically, I just remember the beginning of that game. It mentioned his name like 10 times within the first fucking 10 minutes of
Snake?
the show. No, Kojima.
Oh, okay.
Kojima production, a Kojima production constantly. It's like he always does it with all his games, but it's just gonna be weird, playing this game. I'm assuming that that's not gonna be in there.
Oh, it can't be. I mean,
yeah, they removed the branding. I think they're cutting ties with him completely.
what call? Do you know what the drama's all about? Like,
I forget what the story was. It happened a while ago. Because you remember the whole story with Silent Hills
mm-hmm.
and how they had to break that up because of the Kojima breaks with Konami. He just left Konami.
Just on his own free will, or
I'm not sure. They might have fired him.
of
But
course
it
you
might
would
have
never
been
know.
It might have been one of
Anyways,
those things where he said he was leaving, but really
that's what I'm
someone was-
thinking.
Someone was kind of forcing him out.
Because you don't actually want to look like the bad guy, and yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I think I don't really. It's the fact that when I think of Metal Gear, I think of that name.
I do. I think it's Kojima. as
Yeah,
well.
I do as well. Because I was huge into Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and Snake Eater. All three of them, I love them. I think they're perfect games. Like, I think Snake Eater was absolutely fucking amazing, actually. It took games to the next level when that game came out. But a lot of people don't have the same opinion as me, and that's cool. But I think the first Metal Gear Solid is the best game out of the series. And maybe also it's a nostalgic
It was
thing.
rough though, man. That the controls and everything.
Yeah.
rough.
But there was a boss in it named Psycho Mantis that
Yeah.
it tripped me out. He was like,
He's the guy who fucked with your controller.
I couldn't beat him, and I was like, "What's wrong?" And my buddy, it was my dad, maybe I don't remember. Somebody was like, "Here, plug it into the other." No, it was my cousin. He's like, "Plug it into the other port," and I'm like, "Are you joking me? Don't unplug my controller, you fuckhead!" And he did it, and I was like, "What?" And it's like, "I'm confused. You've
Yeah.
taken my power. What is happening?"
I
And
can't
I'm like,
imagine being a kid and like experience. I played that like when I was older.
I played it when I was a kid, so
I knew what they're like. But back then there was really no internet. There was internet.
Yeah,
but
but
it wasn't
it's
as prevalent
nothing.
as it is now. And just like it's like, oh shit, dude, they're fucking with my PS2. It's like, oh.
Yeah, dude, Metal Gear Solid 2 kind of went fucking weirdo on it too. Like, I was playing it at my cousin's house because I didn't actually have the PS2 at the time, and the Colonel calls you, and he's like, "You have been playing Metal Gear for too long. Turn off the console." And I'm like, Dude, he's talking to me. Casey, he's talking to me, man. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Yes, just continue on your mission there." When my cousin came in, he's like, "You're fucking crazy, man." And then my cousin left, and I kept calling. I got another call, and he's like, "You still have the game on. Turn it off now." And I'm just like, "Oh my god, my game's possessed by the Colonel. The Colonel is possessing my game." I was like,
Those are the awesome like development decisions that Kojima did. Like just things
They were
that no
trippy.
developer probably would ever do. He did that stuff.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool, really out of the box.
Internet. It was
kind of-
internet. Yeah. It was,
Yeah, you could argue that it's not really needed, but at the same time, it's just like such a cool little thing to do that you kind of want it to be in there. You know, like that is some really.
It was
really
so
fun
dope,
stuff.
dude. It was so fucking dope. When I learned that it was actually part of the game, I was like, that is clever as hell. I was like, it's not, like you said, you don't need that, but it's so out of the box that you've never experienced something like the Psycho Mantis fight. You're just like, that is so clever. Like,
And no other games have really done it since.
again, either. Yeah, and it was cool. I don't see why not. You know, it was really fucking cool. I don't see how you do it with the fucking PC. They'd be like, plug your keyboard and everywhere. It's like, well, I don't have any fucking
plug your
ports
keyboard
open,
in.
man. I don't have any ports open. What do I do? My keyboard's wireless. I don't know what's happening. But games have did it to where like your controls will be inverted and stuff in certain scenarios. But the thing is, dude, someone brings up the last Metal Gear was short. You can think of that last Metal Gear was basically a demo for the new one coming out. You're paying for a $60 demo.
Or demo.
That's stupid, but it's true.
Apparently, a lot of people got a lot of hours into it. You know,
Really?
that one mission you could do it a lot of different ways. So
It was one mission. Is that really it?
I think it was one mission, yeah. And you could do it a lot of different ways, and they kind of showcased how you could do it. It was like it was like a 2-hour thing, but because you could do it so many different ways. A lot of people got a lot of hours into it. So
I never played
Oh
it.
wow, that's crazy.
yeah.
But yeah,
I played it on the PS4. I
you
didn't
buy it.
beat it though.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Dude, it's like an
2
hour
I
game.
didn't beat it.
Jesus.
I might have to go back and just finish it off.
Fucking
before-
face
I think Metal Gear Solid
palm.
5 comes out next month or something. Or
Fellfish.
September. It's out soon.
And it's gonna be fucking. Dude, I saw the trailer and it's so unrealistic, but it's dope when this happened. The sniper shoots his cigarette. Now that would, in reality, that would blow your fucking face off. I'm just saying
Yeah.
right now, you ain't lighting a goddamn cigarette with a sniper, but he
Whatever.
lights his cigarette and that cigar, and it just looks so fucking cool, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. That was the latest trailer, right?
Yeah, it was
shit.
right.
Whoa, I can hear your mic.
What was that loud noise?
Got this.
Are you watching that trailer, Jordan?
Yeah, I just clicked on it, and it was super loud.
Let's see if I can pull it up.
I would pull it up here, but it's just transcoding options are fucking with
Did it
me.
come out
so.
a month ago?
The trailer?
Yeah, the newest one.
I know there's been a lot of parodies about it, and I recently saw those, so I can't confirm or deny, but it seemed about 2 months ago, to be fair. About 2 months ago is when the trailer, not that trailer, but certain parts of the trailer were released, and I think this is more of a fulfilling trailer, like they've showed more content. Because this is the trailer that was at there was a trailer at E3 too, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And this isn't the same one,
Oh,
is it?
September 1st it comes out, so it's out in a month and a half almost.
Okay. Yeah, I'm, for one, going to get it for PC.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it, so I'm
Yeah,
also...
I'm gonna get this game as well. I
This is
played,
a good
I played
year.
like half of Metal Gear Solid. I've never beaten a Metal Gear Solid game.
I
Except
have.
for-
I've beat
I
them
beat
all.
one. I
Snake
beat- I
Eater,
beat the
probably.
first one. I beat
Oh, the first one. That was a long one.
Yeah.
First one was.
But
It
I
had
didn't
2
beat Metal Gear
discs.
Solid 4. I got halfway through it. I just kind of fell off. I do that with a lot of games. Unless it's really grabbed my attention, I will fall off. and not beat it.
I've noticed, trust me. Over the years. I think this is a really good, exciting year for some games. For instance, Fallout 4 is being released, which is going to be amazing. The new Metal Gear going to be fucking amazing. Most likely, these games are going to be amazing. We can hype them up to say they're going to be amazing. Hype. What are some other really
These last couple months though, there's been nothing. Like,
What is-
I think
yeah.
last month it was Batman.
Yeah,
Like,
and that kind of is a
that's
shit.
it.
That was a
That's all.
shit
That's
show,
it.
man. That was a shit show.
yeah, for PC it was. Yeah.
Yeah, for
absolutely.
PC. I don't even think it's on Steam anymore. I think it got removed off there. It might be on there now. It got removed off there for a while though.
Yeah.
What are some other amazing games coming out this year? Do you know? Because I know Fallout 4 and the new Metal Gear for sure, big blockbusters that are going to just take the gaming industry by storm here. Like The Witcher did
Oh
kind
yeah,
of.
they still don't have Arkham Knight up on Steam.
Oh, that's funny. They're not going to have it up there
All
either.
2015 they're saying.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the people that bought it.
Jesus.
They must have got refunds. Hopefully.
That's ridiculous.
All right, the new Battlefront. That
Oh, yeah,
looks.
Battlefront, Star Wars
At
Battlefront.
first, I saw EA had it, and I was like, "This is gonna be terrible." Now I watched the trailer though, and that looked awesome.
It looks like it can be okay. I don't know.
I think it looked
I don't know what
awesome.
to think of DICE, man. I like Battlefield 3 was really good. Battlefield 4 was.
Not Battlefield, Battlefront, the Star Wars
It's
game.
the same people who made.
Oh, okay.
And Battlefield. It's DICE, you know. DICE.
Yeah. I know who you are. I just got confused for a second, but
And also they fucking released fucking Hardline. But that wasn't DICE. That was Visceral, I think, or what? Whoever made the Dead Space, it's Visceral, I think. But I don't know. They've been falling off so hard, man. I feel like DICE has just really, I don't know. They become like they've done that thing where what happened to what was it? Activision and Call of Duty. Who made Call of Duty? Infinity Ward. God damn.
they've made all
Yeah,
of them
It's
almost.
basically what happened to Call of Duty and Infinity Ward. Fucking Call of Duty 4 was amazing. Like Modern Warfare, that was one of the best FPSs I've ever played in my life. After that, like they just had to release a game every fucking year, just
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
it ruins it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm skeptic, but I'm optimistic about Battlefront.
I still think from what I saw from the trailer, of course it was CGI. That's how they do all their trailers. They just completely make them look amazing. So, I mean, you can't really...
They had gameplay footage at E3 though, so
It looked cool.
and that looked good.
Yeah, it looked cool. Because you have the whole... If you like Star Wars, I'm pretty sure you're going to like this game. That's what my opinion is. If you like Star Wars, you're pretty much... It has everything you kind of want in a Star Wars game.
You know what they need to do? They need to release They need to release a KOTOR 3. I need a KOTOR 3.
A lot of people. You don't know how many people have said that. Like so
I
many,
need one.
so many of the fan base have said that, man.
God damn, I need one.
And as oldest the older KOTORs are, you can actually mod them. You can mod those games.
I've beaten KOTOR 1 and 2 like 10 times over. I love that game. I love both of those games.
You can mod those games. Did you know that graphically
KOTOR
on
2
PC?
you need a mod because
It just looks so damn old.
It was basically kind of unfinished when it came out.
Port.
And there are mods that basically finish it up, like kind of do the dev's job almost. But that's still I love KOTOR so much.
That's another game that could be hyped up potentially and be really good. That is another game that could potentially.
I don't know why they don't do it.
Not KOTOR 3, the new Battlefront. That's another actual game that's being released.
No, that game's gonna sell a lot.
But I really just off the front of my head can't think of any other. That they did show a game. It was some sort of fucking bullshit. I hate when fucking game companies release trailers like this. They'll release a trailer and they'll have a PR team play it and be like, alright, they'll like do voices and shit and they'll act like they're really into it and be like Spec Ops fucking talk and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? They'll hype games up. They kind of did with the
Are you talking about the Division?
Yeah. No, was it the Division?
Yeah.
That where they were going to the city?
Ubisoft did it, yeah.
And they were like, I gotta get the loot, wait! Don't leave! I gotta get this loot! And she's like, she team killed someone, dude, let's get out of here quick. It's like, it sounds fucking retarded. Just play it like someone really would, and it would be more interesting in my opinion. I hate that, it's just me. So.
Yeah. Actually, Guitar Hero, the new Guitar Hero comes out this year.
And that actually looks a lot different, too, than any
It's not
Guitar
coming out on
Hero.
PC, though, so...
Well, Guitar Hero's a console game anyways, but...
Yeah. New Tomb Raider.
Really, a new Tomb Raider?
Rise of the Tomb Raider, yep. Halo 5.
Wasn't the newest Tomb Raider kind of like The Rise of Her, sort of?
Huh?
That was the Rise of Tomb Raider, basically the new one. That's what it kind of portrayed her as. Remember, it showed like the beginning, the beginning of Lara Croft.
In that game, though.
Yeah, there was kind of
not that much.
Not that much. There was some tombs though, and they were big.
Yeah.
And I guess
it's only out on Xbox One though. It's like it's a timed exclusive. I'm not sure when it's coming out on PC. Rainbow Six Siege is also coming out in October.
A lot of people don't like it. I think it looks cool.
I pre-ordered that.
I think it looks cool. A lot of people don't like it. I think the reason a lot of people don't like it is they played the beta and there was absolutely so many fucking bugs.
It wasn't a beta, it was an alpha.
Alpha, yeah, there was so many bugs. I think that's what a lot of people base it off, you know? They were like, fuck this game, it's fucking terrible. I spawn and I get stuck in a goddamn wall. And it's like, well, you know, I mean, that's an alpha, man.
Yeah, you're
at least they didn't make you pay for it, dude.
Like, people don't understand, like, a lot of the time that when you're playing a beta or you're playing an alpha, you're not really playing it for pleasure. You're basically testing it for the dev.
Yeah. Or the hype on Twitch to get viewers or whatever. But regardless, like unless you pay for an alpha, like all these bullshit games that get fucking released, 10% done, and they're fucking all alphas and stuff. It's not the same thing. They didn't make you pay for this. This was free. Yeah. You got it. You applied for it, got in it. Boom. You know, you're not paying $30 for an unfinished game that will never be finished. The only games that's ever been finished are almost like actually consistently work on are the only ones I can think of are Ark and H1Z1. That's it. Every other game that I can think of pre-released and you can basically pay the full price or a little bit $5 cheaper, you know. Never fucking just quit. DayZ, War Z, there's so fucking many, man. Those are the only two games, and they have made that's kind of set an industry standard, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That, hey, release your game before it's finished and make people pay as much as they can, because that's hyped right now, you know?
Yeah.
So get it.
You know what else is coming out this year? Sorry, this is kind of off topic, but No Man's Sky.
Ooh, now that looks amazing.
I was actually just watching a trailer earlier that came out about 2-3 days ago.
The 18-minute one?
Probably they were revealing like 5 new planets or something like that.
Yeah, they had like an 18-minute uncut kind of video of just showing what you can do in No Man's Sky, and it looks fucking awesome.
I was watching the trailer too. I didn't watch the one you guys are talking about, but I watched one. And I was like, I saw him go on the planet, and I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck am I supposed to do in this game? Actually, I don't give a shit because it looks so fucking amazing. I don't really care what I do. I kind of just want to walk on that earth and check out the giant robots and dinosaurs. I want to explore. The thing is, you can't explore all the planets in the solar system when you choose it. So basically, where you go, you get that kind of like area. You maybe explore up to 20 planets or something, but
Yeah.
because it would be impossible to explore millions and millions anyways. People want to do that. They would never really be able to, you know what I
I
mean?
just want to fuck around in that game.
Yeah.
You know, that's all. I just want to get.
It's
lost
going to
in
be
and fuck
completely
around.
sandbox, right?
Yeah, it's a completely open universe. Not open world, open universe.
Yeah, open universe. That's cool. That's cool. That's weird, man, saying, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, the goal. Basically, they've said basically the main goal is to get to the middle of the universe. I don't know what happened when you do that though.
Somebody said it's an exploration game. That may be true to an extent, but I actually saw space battles going on, so there's action in it.
Yeah.
I saw an actual space battle going on.
There's he's like Elite Dangerous. Yeah, you know, there's space battles in Elite Dangerous as well.
Is there?
Like an exploration game, kind of like resource gathering, crafting. You know, kind of basically that's I guess.
Is it going to be a new Eve?
No, it's not. It's not a MMO.
What do you mean it's not an MMO? It is an MMO.
No, it's not.
It ain't?
No, it's not an MMO.
Are they taking a different route
It's like a
with the
single
new
player
the new
experience, I
Evelyn
think.
or Eve?
Eve.
I said Evelyn. That's what Jordan
Evelyn.
was talking about, and you brought it up. I thought.
No, he said, "Is No Man's Sky going to be
Oh.
like the new Eve?" I'm just like, no, it's not an MMO.
Okay. No, I was gonna say yeah, and then you. Oh, never mind. I got confused for a second.
Fucking Eve is scary, dude. That game, I don't know how people play it.
Why is it scary?
It just seems so goddamn complicated.
Hey man, people get really tight communities on that game apparently too. Like when
Yeah, man.
people have died in real life and they've had funerals, like day funerals in there, people's attending and stuff. And they'll like, I think they'll type some. They'll be like 7 or something. And it'll kind of be like a salute.
I know losing like really expensive ships in that game is like losing thousands of dollars in your
Yeah,
life.
fuck that. That means you had to be on all the time, or else
Yeah.
risk losing your shit. I couldn't do that.
No, no way in hell.
Yeah, No Man's Sky doesn't look very interesting to me.
Because
It really isn't.
it's not an MMO.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's not-
have a super high set pre-requirements either. I think it'll be pretty good on a lot of older PCs. I think it just seems like the company that's gonna do that, gonna make it available for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I hope at least.
Jordan, I feel like you were kind of conveying what a lot of people are like. For so long, no one knew what it was, and for a lot of people, this is not going to be the game for them because it's not, you know, what you thought it would be.
Well, you know, I thought I swore I've seen a trailer that like kind of mentioned him like MMO, but I guess I was mistaken. So
No, there's like aspect where you know you can, I don't know, like basically like you discover planets and you basically can name them and it'll say named by you and stuff like that, and everyone sees that, but there's no MMO aspect to that game really.
that's cool. I mean, like I thought maybe like space battles and stuff like that, where it's like an MMO.
Who knows, dude? They haven't really
Yeah.
talked about multiplayer that much.
There's a lot of talk going around the kitchen here about that
It's
game.
speculation, really.
A lot of speculation going around the
Still,
around the
so
kitchen.
fuck it, yeah.
My mama cooks that turkey. There you go, Hank. You went out, buddy. There you go.
Hank wants out, buddy.
Yeah, I personally can't wait for No Man's Sky. I don't care if it's absolutely terrible. It's gonna be amazing to play, in my opinion. It looks fun. It looks like my type of
What?
game. It came out wrong. I don't care if it's not what I think it is. I'm gonna play it
Yes.
regardless.
Sure.
Just for the fact, if it doesn't have any combat, say the space battles didn't even exist, I would still play it just for the visuals and go into planet to planet and being like, I want to check this out. Let me see what degrees it is on this planet, you know?
Yeah.
Let me see what kind of minerals this planet you can harvest in. That's just cool to me. I like games like that. I'm really, really, really into sandboxy games. I love them.
The procedurally generated universe. That I just want to see how that works. That's interesting.
Yeah, I can't
It's
wait.
still pretty cool. I mean, like it's still got some like cool aspects, multiplayer, sharing and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see. You know.
It's going to be multiplayer, correct?
Who knows?
They haven't really
Where's
said.
this- yeah, they haven't
I think
said?
They said it's it's gonna be like almost impossible to find people sometimes. I think.
But
that's
I remember him saying if you're the first person on that planet, you can claim it basically.
Yeah,
and if
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
even a year
And
ago
someone
from
goes
in
there,
real
they'll see
time,
that
yeah.
you basically named it and everything like that.
Can you retake one? I wonder.
I
Now they
don't
haven't
know.
said, of course, but
Yeah,
that's an interesting thing to think about.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited for it. I am. Street Fighter has been super hyped lately. Actually, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Evo, the tournament going on, but there's been hundreds of thousands of people tuning in on Twitch for the Street Fighter fights. The people love that shit. The fighter community has grew so much over the years,
Mm-hmm.
and I just think people
Love
love
like 10 years ago, everyone thought fucking fighting games were dying.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like they were done, but not. No, obviously not. Like,
They're huge, man. They're
Yeah,
huge.
they're
Mortal
bigger than
Kombat's
ever
even
now.
kind of big.
hmm
You know, it's
Mortal
not
Kombat's
as
still
big.
awesome.
Mortal Kombat's not as big as Street Fighter, but it's still pretty big considering you'll get 10,000 people watching. You know, that's a lot of people. You know, but Evo's cool as fuck, man. Evo is really dope. I like it.
It's going on right now, right?
Yeah, it still is. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
this
sure.
last day, I think,
They're
yeah.
doing Smash today, right? I'm pretty sure Super Smash Brothers is on there today. I'm almost
I
positive.
think the amount of just finished up the
Smash.
Super Street Fighter.
Yeah, dude. There's a Street Fighter 5 DLC gonna be apparently the DLC for Street Fighter 5 will be able to be earned in game, or just not spending cash at all, kind of like just play in to be rewarded.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's dope. I'm sure. Have you guys read up on that?
Not really. That was a story that Jordan plucked. Jordan, have you read on that?
I'm not. I mean, I read up on it. I mean, it looks like you'll be able to just like farm points, kind of like IP and League of Legends, you know.
That's
Yeah.
really
winning
cool.
fights and such, and you'll be able to buy the DLC, like the skins and the different heroes, not heroes. Different
Champion.
fighters.
I don't know, fighters, whatever. It doesn't matter. People know what you're talking
Whatever
about.
you wanna call.
That's really dope, though. I like that because that makes
Because
for
apparently-
kids, for instance, it makes kids have an easier time that don't have credit cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Apparently, they want to make they want to make this one last longer and have like they're going to be like aggressively updating it and like trying to keep it balanced between all the fighters.
That would be
And,
hard, I think, but they could do it probably.
Yeah, and they want to keep adding more fighters to the pool so that like they can just have way more variety.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody likes using their feet as a fighter. Maybe somebody likes using magic, maybe in a sense. You know?
That sounds kind of like what Killer Instinct has been doing. You know how they have seasons and they add new
Not up to it.
new fighters every season.
183,000 fucking viewers. That's literally half of what the most hyped game in the world gets, League of Legends. So
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
To compare something to League of Legends is like comparing my friend's shitty little store to fucking Apple. So
You know
Like-
something else about Super Street Fighter, real quick? It's not going to be on Xbox One. It's only going to be on PC and PS4. So that's kinda-
Really?
yeah.
Huh?
Got
It's
PS4
what now?
exclusivity.
It's not going on Xbox One.
oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same with No Man's Sky. They haven't really ruled out the Xbox, but they haven't said anything about it. You know, and obviously at launch it's gonna be PC and PS4.
That also goes to show you that no matter how small you are, like considering, like, I'm not saying the fighter community is small, but to have 200,000 almost people watching it compared to what it would normally get back in the day, no matter what kind of content you're providing, if you get a community and it keeps building on and keeps building on, same applies for like maybe even a small business. If you do a good enough job at what you're doing and keep providing content, quality updates, stuff like that, then you're fucking golden.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure. Makes sense.
Smash Brawl is rising. Yeah, I would say the Smash community is absolutely huge. It really is. Smash community is a lot bigger than I would have assumed it would have got. because back in the day, we played it on the Nintendo 64. We would get together, me and my buddies, and just play some Smash or Mario Kart or Mario Party or something. You know, just a fun little game to get together. And boom, 5 years later, the internet becomes huge. And I'm not saying it was ever big, small, but internet's got a lot bigger.
The internet's like a new little upstart. I want to try it out. I haven't heard that much about it, so
The internet.
we'll see. You know,
Now, I haven't heard much about this internet thing you're talking about. You want to explain a little bit? What is the internet?
I don't know anything about it, dude. It's a series of tubes or something like that.
Yes, that's what I heard from someone. But yeah, I think the internet fad's just catching on. You know, I think people are liking it. A game that I know me and you personally have played a lot together. I enjoy it a shitload. Is Total War. Fucking love it. Love me
Oh,
some
yeah,
Total
man.
War, dude. Total War is so fun.
And they just released a trailer a couple days ago for Warhammer Total War. And I have no fucking clue what the hell Warhammer is. I've never played a Warhammer game at all. Have either of you?
No.
No.
I've seen people on Twitch play the tabletop. I've never actually seen the actual game. I've seen people play like the tabletop version of it, and apparently those take days to finish. I saw Giant Waffle. He's Lyric's friend. He's in what's it called, Fusion Gaming or whatever. He was carving his own little thingy. He was carving his own little figurines out, pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
So
basically, yeah, they just released a trailer for Total War Warhammer, which is kind of insane. Like, Total War is basically they've never made a game that's not kind of historical based. You know, this is the first kind of fantasy world that they're kind of putting in Total War. I kind of want to see how it works. You know.
yeah, I think it's interesting because, you know, like you said, everything's always been historical on it, and they're actually they're putting the fantasy aspect into it, and I think they should have took that route a while ago. I think that's interesting because Total War in general is just extremely fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Yeah. It's a really fun game, and to take it into a fantasy aspect, that's kind of going to a new level, a little bit, isn't it?
It's cool. We'll see. I'll probably buy it because I'm itching for a new Total War, anyways.
Yeah. When is do you know release date?
What was that?
Or you have a release date or anything for that? You can link the video, by the way. If you, you did.
I did. Okay. I already linked it in the chat. They might have said at the end, actually. Let's see. No, wait. They just said coming soon. They don't have a date. So, probably next year.
Coming soon.
Regardless, it's a very interesting thing to think about, like them taking that route to go fantasy. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like I think they should have did it a while ago. I do. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard of this. By the way, is when you showed me it.
Yeah. Well, me too. I think. I think when they picked up all THQ's, a couple of THQ's properties, I think I heard they're trying to do something like this, but yeah. I didn't know they're this far in development.
Well, I think it looks fun.
Yeah.
It does. So what else? We don't got much really else to talk about here. I guess that's pretty
wrapping up right here.
Yeah, we're on the home stretch here. It's a pretty good show so far. I think pretty good show. A+.
A++.
¿Cómo estás? No, English, please. English. I liked it. It was good. Anything else you guys want to add to the discussion, or?
Jordan.
Hello, my name is Jordan.
That wasn't what he's asking, dude.
I don't really have anything to add to the discussion at the moment, I don't think.
Come on, dude. The chat wants you to talk. They want you to. No. Okay. I think we're good. We're good.
Rock on. All right. Pollinator out. Nah, I don't want to do any outro. That was stupid. Anyways, feel free to hit that follow button, guys. We do this every Sunday. 60 FPS. We do this every Sunday. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Western.
Western.
What, dumbass? What is it called then? What's the time?
Western.
Right, fuckhead. You think you're funny, but you're not funny at all. So. Colorado. Feel free to hit that follow button, though, boys. Really good show here. I stream every day. I'm a variety caster. These other men also stream. Trek stream. You can find us on Twitter here. GV Jordan doesn't stream, but he's just here to fill up a space. So
I'm a pro Smite streamer.
yeah, he should stream Smite. That'd be cool.
Professional.
I've always tried to get him to stream, but Tarek is streaming actually streams here every now and then. I stream every day, so feel free to hit that follow button. Really enjoy you guys sticking around to hang out with us during the show. Thank you very much for the support, the love you guys give us. You guys give us feedback. You can give us feedback on any of our Twitters on what maybe we could improve on during this because we still are in the baby phase of the show. So we're still learning things. Still learning things about the show and what we want to do better with it, and how we want to improve it as casters. So pretty much, feel free to tweet us, do whatever. Feel free to hit that follow button, and that's pretty much it. That's a wrap. So
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
it is July 19th. Go ahead and put that timestamp in there since you made some anal about it earlier. It is July 19th,
July.
2015. 2015. Don't let that be confused with 2060 because we're not at that year yet. So,
It will be soon.
yeah, thank you for stopping by, boys. Take it easy, and much love, much love. Peace out, and happy early birthday, Nino. At a bitch.
Bye.
Oh.
Peace out, guys.